Welcome back, everybody. Today's video is rather exciting. Both pages have been covered in oil pastel. I then used the Schmink Academy black gouache and I covered the sheet in it. And we're going to be using the palette knife with the Schmink Academy gouache in black, and we're going to cover this side just like we've done with this. And I ended up doing 2 coats on this one. You want to get it an even, smooth, lump-free layer. And it really doesn't matter if you do have to do another layer. It's just you want to get it as smooth and as flat as possible. And I'm just taking it directly from the tube onto the back of the palette knife and just spreading it. This Arteza Square sketchbook has really inspired me. I think you can all tell. It's, I would say, out of all the sketchbooks I have used, well, like ever, I've always found sketchbooks so difficult and uninspiring. But I then used the Pink Pig Square sketchbook, and that really inspired me. And then, of course, Arteza released a square sketchbook, and they have them in the mixed media. It's in 2 sizes, and this is the smaller size because I was used to using the Pink Pig, which is 6 by 6 inches, and that was a little bit too small, and there weren't enough pages in it for me, and so I went for this one. And still there's not enough pages, but it's lasting a lot longer for me, which is nice. I'm not panicking that I'm running out, so it isn't stilting my creativity. I must thank you all for getting me to, I'm almost, when this video is published, I'm almost at 500, my very first 500 subscribers, and I can't tell you how grateful I am. It is, obviously, we're still on that journey to get to my first 1,000. That is going to be exciting because my goal, I really want to get to monetize my channel so that then by earning some revenue off the adverts that will be shown on my videos, and I hope that they're not going to be offensive to you, the adverts. I have no control over the adverts placed on my videos. It is YouTube that do that, and they then, once I reach the threshold of 1,000 subscribers and I have, I think, 1,000 or 2,000 views a month or something, I can then monetize it. And by doing that, the revenue will help me to bring more stuff to my channel. I can upgrade it and bring you even more stuff. And so you guys who have come to me before I reach that threshold are showing me true loyalty, and I really won't forget it because you've seen me start the channel and my really rough really terrible videos, which are still on my channel. I haven't gotten rid of them. There are only a few I got rid of that were really just, stupid because I wasn't too sure how to do anything on my channel when I created it. So yeah. Just let this dry now, and then we'll probably do another coat. And gouache does not take very long to dry at all. And you can see on this side that it's completely dry. That's what we're looking for it to be like. We want it to be totally matte with no shine, so that you've got a nice smooth surface. And I will just do a little down the spine of the book just to finish it off without messing up what we've just done. Tricky, tricky. There we are. And then we want to make sure it is smooth here. Okay, guys, and I'll come back when it's dry. What are you doing on my sketchbook? Ah! So we didn't need the time lapse after all, because it seems to have covered itself from what I'm looking at. Okay. I don't really, it might be a little bit of cracking over here, but I don't think we're going to have to go in again. So, we've made our own scratch art paper. And with a scratch art tool that I've saved from when we've bought them from the shop years ago, you can start doing artwork on here. Or you can use your palette knife. So what shall we draw? I think I'm just going to do doodles, and because it's February, I'll do some hearts. Do different sizes. And this is such fun. Do you remember doing this as children? And it's a thing now. I know Arteza sell scratch art paper. It used to just be a children's thing, and now I think it's a big art thing. And you can create some really, really clever designs. But I just wanted to see if I could achieve a similar effect just using my limited oil pastels and some gouache. And it's worked. I'm really happy. And again, this is in, as I've said, the Arteza square sketchbook. 14 by 14 centimetres. Just keep getting rid of all the little scratchings or scrapings. I really didn't think this was going to work. on the other page, I'm quite tempted to see if I can draw a bubble. I don't know why, because I know it's not going to come out very well, but we have to try, don't we? So, just preliminary sketch. Some DIY recipes for this scratch art, I think on children's sites, have said about, I think it's been acrylic paint with a bit of washing up liquid. But I'm finding you don't need any of that. You just need gouache. And it doesn't have to be black, but it works better if it's black paint. Bit of a rubbish bubble. It's more like a circle. But I know what it is. So then I'm just going to do circles. Let's try with the, also, because I said you could, let's try with the palette knife. Do a heart, I think. There you go. You can draw with a palette knife. But for me, I do find it easier, obviously, to use a scraper tool if you have one. It's a little bit difficult in areas, I'm noticing. Probably why. Possibly the washing up liquid might be recommended. But I didn't think that would be with the gouache, just the acrylic paint. But anyway, that was just one area that's a bit difficult. I could have added the paint too thick in places, you see. And also it's because I shouldn't have put a heart there. So it was probably telling me, no, we only want circles here. See if I get bother anywhere else. No. Ah, yes. Slight bother. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. I hope you've enjoyed this video and that it's inspired you to perhaps make your own scratch art paper. It was great fun, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!